Yeah, what up, everybody?
We're back.
Look at this. Look at how's the angle. Right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's good. It's a good little.
Yeah.
It's good to some things back. We're lounging a little bit more. We're welcome to an amazing Tuesday here from sunny San Diego here in Doghouse Studios. Welcome to the Spick and Span show. Did I wear this shirt last week?
No.
I put it on and thought I might have worn it already.
I don't know.
But you weren't here.
Last week. But I'm pretty sure you didn't.
Yeah, and Kyle wasn't here last week, so Jordan Tucker...
I was wondering why I felt like, feels like it's been longer than a week.
Yeah. I was wearing this shirt last week, wasn't I? I literally was like, oh, I should wear my Dynasty Champions Club shirt. Damn it.
I don't think you were.
I think I did. Everybody here says, for sure I did. I was like, man, I want to rock that Dynasty Champions Club shirt because it's so sick. And we're getting confirmation here right now. I didn't wear this.
Yeah, you didn't.
Dude, get off of me.
I knew you didn't.
Charissa, wrong. Alex, wrong. Ivan, wrong. Charissa, wrong twice. And thank you, Michael Brayton. It does look good.
How did you guys all do that? What is that? The Mandela effect?
Mandela effect. Yeah, we've had a glitch in the matrix.
Yeah.
And it's not laundry day. I actually just washed this because I did wear this, however, on some of my Instagram videos this weekend while I was at DKO Nation.
That's probably why.
Yeah, and I posted a picture of Orlando was wearing his while he's playing. I kind of wish I got mine in a little bit bigger of a size because I can't really play in this, but it's pretty fresh.
Medium or large?
It's a medium. And I just washed it, so now it's like slightly smaller than a medium. It's not quite medium, but it's like getting there.
On the cusp.
It's on the cusp. This is about to be, in about a week or two, this is going to be Camille's shirt, and then after it gets to the dryer one time, it's going to be Sloan's shirt. So it's nice. It's for the whole family. The Dynasty Champions Club is for the entire family.
He said maybe Marcelo wore it on his show. That could have been it.
We do look alike.
Did you just get those?
We did just get them. We're rocking these things. So our Dynasty Champions Club, I've got to give away a pair of shorts. And the Dynasty Champions Club did get a bunch of stuff. We got this tank tool right here, the Dynasty branded tank tool. We've got one of these. We've got a pair of shorts. Oh, you got to kill that guy.
Dude, that thing is about to fly into my nose.
You need to get him. Maybe that'll clear up your
sinuses. Smack myself in the face.
That could have cleared up your sinuses.
Yeah, maybe.
So Kyle's out. Kyle was out sick last week, obviously, and he's just after sleeping a combined in the last 3 days. Let's see, a total possible amount of time that you could have, so 72 hours.
17 hours a day.
Dude,
my ears.
got his ass.
Nice.
Got his ass. A little mosquito.
Good. That's a good omen.
Here we go.
Maybe not, but
well,
since we never catch them.
It did take a life here, but that one I'll let slide.
Yeah, my ear's still clogged. I got an ear infection Wednesday.
Well, you had the flu the whole week leading up to the ear infection, and then you slept for a while.
I don't know if it was the flu. Well, maybe it was. I don't know.
Oh no, you sounded sick. Everything about you nothing about you sounded healthy.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Still lingering.
But we're back. We're good. We're all happy. We played some paintball this weekend. At least I did. Damien actually played his very first big game.
I saw that video
and
of him.
I hope you're gonna be jealous pretty soon here. You're gonna be jealous because he was like, dude, that was amazing. He had so much fun.
I saw how much he got hurt though, also too.
Was he hurting?
I mean, wasn't his finger like split open?
Dude, he was sending it, dude. He was like going a little too hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared about doing in those.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. But like, he was definitely a missile. He's a force to be reckoned with there on the big game fields there.
Yeah, I went out to ASG and it was 58 degrees. Which is funny because it was like 110 like 2 weeks ago.
It was nice, but it got a little chilly on Saturday. Kind of rained a little bit. Man, if you didn't see this video, I got to show you the whole video. So we're like creeping around, right? Well, first me and it was Ben Nelson, one of the other Champs Club members. We were like headed out into the bushes to go like fight the enemies. And we're like cruising down this dry riverbed, and you're kind of like when you're in the woods, you never know because there could be just some kid just laying in the grass or some guy who's like wham and just shoots you in the nuts and your day's toast.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like always really creeping around, and then all of a sudden I happen upon this like what looked like a dead body, old blue JT pants, like the original JT pants, laying in the riverbed up against like this. It was Brad Mon, and I'm like, Brad, dude, what are you doing? Are you all right? He's like, no. I'm like, oh shit, what happened, man? And he's like, I'm 50.
He's just taking a little
He
snooze.
goes, I was just crawling in the bushes down the tape, fighting off everybody, and one of my teammates shot me in the back, and I just need a breather.
Oh my god.
But no, we pushed all these guys back into the corner. We were like close to backdooring them all, and then they have these mech warriors. These things is bullshit. It's these guys that walk around with basically like it's like a bunch of PVC pipe skeleton around their body, or they can kind of wear whatever they want. But these guys, like this guy would have like a bunch of PVC pipe with like netting, like paint netting all around him.
It's like a human tank.
And then he's got both of his arms out, and he just shoots you like this, and you're not allowed to shoot him. Yeah, which is total bullshit because you can see their arms.
What's the point of wearing all that stuff?
Because otherwise you'll get shot a lot. Like people still shoot them, but you're not allowed to. The refs yell at you.
To do it like secretly.
Yeah, so like you shoot at him, and the refs yell at him because he's like, "Hey, they're shooting me." The only way you can kill him is the bow and arrow, which that exists out there, or you could shoot him with a rocket.
What's on the bow and arrow? It's a real one.
It's like a ancient artifact tip. Yeah. No, I think it's just like some piece of rubber or something like that. One of the ones with little stickies on it. So anyway, this mech guy comes in and clears out a whole entire team off this one side, and I jumped in the bushes and just laid down. And it was like me against 50 guys, and they were all I was like, I'm just gonna let them walk by me. So like I let 10 of them walk like right by me. I posted the video on my Instagram, and so slowly but surely I start going, and everybody's like, ow, hey. And you can see, like, because I'm shooting through, like all these bush, you see a guy, like, hitting the leg, he's like, ow, and then he'll wipe it off, and then I'll just whack him again in the leg, he's like, hey, stop shooting me, I'm red, and then they all kind of like, who's shooting us? We're red, we're on the same team, and I go, whop, whop, and they go, wait a minute, that's not red, and then they all just started opening fire, and I just laid on the ground, they're like, did we get you? And I go, and I pop up over the top, and they're all standing on this road, and I was literally just above them, and I go, he's blue! And I shoot like 10 of them and then lay back down. And all these bodies scatter. Everybody falls on the ground. They're all just peppering the woods. It lasted for like 20 minutes. And I was like talking shit to him. I'm like, hey, why don't you guys come on in here? There's 5 of them in there. And I was like, kept doing all that. And they're like, well, I think there's only 1 of you in there. And I go, no way, dude. There's like 5 of us in here. Come on and bring it. And then they go, well, then how come only one of you are talking? I go, well, I'm the idiot. That's why. And then like later on I go, I'm pretty low on paint. I promise you. Come on in here, guys. And then the ref was standing there. He's like, he had to go on lunch break.
Yeah.
And he's like on the radio. He's like, yeah, I'm supposed to go on lunch break, but I can't leave this area because it was like a hot zone. It was just me and all these people surrounding me. And I was like in this old dried up anise. So like any movement.
Dried up what?
Anise. So it's like not anus, dried up anus. So any movement would like make a big like crackling noise. So there's no sneaking up on me. They all knew I was somewhere in here. Like this one guy was like trying to sneak up. It was like, and I was just sitting there. And as soon as he got close to me, I would just rip him. And yeah, the poor mech guy over there. And then eventually I just kind of ran out of paint. But with my last 3 balls, I shot 2 more guys, and I go, okay guys, I'm out of paint, and I walk out and there's all these guys sitting around aiming at me, and I'm like, I told you I was low on paint, you should have come and got me. No one shot me.
Wow.
It was epic, dude. It was so much fun.
You made it out of there unscathed.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, Dr. Doug saw that one. Some mech guy was like walking up, and they walk really slowly. They like lumber around, and you're like, is this guy dead or what? And then they just raise up and start smoking you.
Yeah.
So I was like in this window, and another guy like kind of walks by, and he's wearing all this armor, and he's got this shield in his hand. And there's guys with shields. You can shoot the guys with shields, but not the mech guys. So this guy was like had a shield, and he kind of looked like he was playing. So I'm like, hey man, are you alive? And he tries to quick draw and raise up on me, and I just plug him in the face like 3 or 4 times. So now he can't see, and then the bow and arrow fucking Legolas came up and smoked him. Dr. Doug was right in front for that one, front and center.
How far does that thing shoot?
I don't know. I mean, he seemed to be pretty content with how that whole situation worked, but it seemed like a lose-lose situation because it doesn't shoot 300 feet per second, and it doesn't shoot nearly as far as I don't know. So I wouldn't send you for your first big game experience out there with a bow and arrow. No.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, lots of bodies. That was a really fun event. It was 2 days. I'm stoked. I'm packing back up for everything, and I'm heading out.
For this weekend?
Yeah, I'm going back out for another big game, baby.
Oh yeah, where's this one?
This one's at Clowns vs. Zombies at Paintball Explosion. So I'm heading out on Friday. Saturday morning, I'm doing a free clinic. So if you're registered, it's priority goes to Dynasty Champions Club members. If you are a member of the Champs Club, just be there. Just give them a call and let them know you're coming. And it's free with your registration. And there's a discount on paint, so it's a home run. I know a handful of people are heading out there. It's gonna be a good time. Blake's gonna come out. The weather looks good. Everything's gonna be a huge bonus.
Did Alex have fun?
I believe Alex had fun. Did you see the video of him, Bear, and I in the back of and Steve Kwan in the back of the van of the truck? Bear thought he was tough cookies there. He was like, I don't care. You could bury me out in Vietnam. We're invincible in this thing. I'm like, it's a pretty low truck bed, Bear.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to hide. And then the guy rolls us on. We're having a great time. We're just shooting people. And the driver rolls us up right next to a mech guy and slows down and doesn't really realize it. But the bed of the pickup truck of the Humvee is like waist high.
Yeah.
So this guy who has 2 guns just sticks them in the back of the truck and starts just shooting the shit out of us, dude. Like you could see in the video, we roll up right next to him and he's just like, wop, 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 and just is lighting Bear up. And Bear's like, get us out of here! Hit it! But you can't drive too fast because we're in a Humvee on the paintball field. So we're like driving slow and we're just getting destroyed. The truck bed was like this deep. So
Jesus.
like I was like laying down, shot in the goggles. Bear was in the back just trying to fed him out. So, oh man, that was fantastic.
Use your force at these, right?
I actually use this autococker right here.
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah, she's still fucking ripping. You think there's a ball in here? Oh yeah. You feel this thing? Come on. I mean, it's pretty heavy.
It's not too heavy though.
It's fun, huh?
How much shots did that air give you?
Enough. 6, 7 pods.
Oh,
I only carried like 6 pods with me. Sorry if we blew out your guys.
Pretty accurate.
Super accurate. That's as accurate as it gets. That's as accurate as they come, those autocockers. Anyway, yeah, and Daily Smack. Great. I'm stoked you're signed up for that clinic in November at SC Village. I'll be there the weekend after World Cup. I'm missing my buddy's birthday to be there for you guys. It's probably better than I'm not there at the birthday. It just sounds like a headache. All right, so we're gonna kind of get cranking here on the guest here in a minute because he can only be on for a little bit. First time caller. I don't even know if he's a long time listener. It might even be the first time he's ever heard of the show.
Does anybody want to guess?
Yeah, I asked if someone would guess. Orlando guessed 50 Cent and the game.
Oh, wow.
That was wrong. Someone did guess Bud Orr, and so I want to say happy birthday to Bud Orr, the inventor of the autococker. Mm-hmm. He was out there. It was his 80th birthday this weekend.
Wow.
So if you guys want to get, no.
Someone from Damage.
Yeah.
So that should be a
good hint. Also, we've got a couple of nice little gifts here from HK that we're going to be sending out today. Someone's going to win an HK Army headband case with the first ever. These aren't even for sale, so you're only going to get these things. Only 15 of these things made.
Look at that.
A little Spick and Span headband for the boys. So you're going to get the one and the only of these things. We'll probably give these things out over the course of the next month or so. We'll probably do like 2 an episode, maybe 3 an episode. We got about 15 of these things. I haven't counted them, but it's a little box of these things. But you can tuck your other headbands in here. You can put HORMESIS bands in here. You can put whatever you want, and then it's got a carabiner on it, so you could hook it. You wearing belt buckles?
Me? No.
No, you got belt on. Anyway, so you could hook it to your belt. You could hook it to the back of your backpack. You could hook it to your to right here where you keep all your other headbands and cases. And then we've got a couple of these are really cool. This is probably my favorite thing. You can even got a little patch system here.
I need one of those for my gear bag.
I need
a push bag.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna put a bunch of these on. That's probably my favorite. This is my favorite invention. Is the Velcro
of all time favorite invention?
One of yeah. Because you can flare things. You know when we're at a paintball event and all the bags come out and they all look the same.
That and the gold trading cards are probably the best thing.
Inventions ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get them here.
History of paintball.
Yeah, in the history of paintball. Yeah, the speed feed is like right under there.
Yeah.
And then the will you open up the computer here really quickly, and then we're gonna get our guest on.
Is it 7-9?
Yeah, there it is. I wrote it down for you.
Oh, there we go.
There There we go. Let's see here. Okay, and then you got to put the phone number in.
Okay.
Which is right there.
You want to read it out
I was
loud?
thinking about reading it out loud, but then I was thinking maybe not a good idea. So, all right.
Oh, what? Oh, because it's on the ship button.
It took a while for the damage guys to. Well, some of them didn't even reply to us.
What's going on? Oh, this ship button.
This thing's all over the place here. But we finally got one. I know we've kind of already forgotten that they won the last event. Pretty much everybody's already forgotten. But we haven't. And shout out to James. Thanks for joining the channel there. I'm gonna put your name on the.
No. What just happened?
What'd you do?
I don't know.
Keep it going. So this is a really good player who's been playing on damage for a little while. Not Joey Blute, not Joey Blute, and we. That's it. That's the one. That's the one. We wanted to get him on last week. We should have reached out the first week, but we tried to contact the wrong damage players. I don't think Rainey really likes us that much.
And he lives right up the street.
He lives right up the street. He's come on before, or maybe he just doesn't like interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not Rainey. Keith didn't return our calls. Chad wasn't at the event. So, we went down the list of the players, and I'm a big fan here. Why don't we just give him a call?
Yeah.
Why don't we give him a call? And I think that they've been doing a really good job here. Let's get this thing a little closer here.
You guys are close. Some people already said it.
All right, hold on.
What up?
There we go. What up, dude?
Not too much. How you guys doing?
Oh, good, man. Thanks for coming on here.
Of course.
Yeah. So, if anybody guessed Jason Edwards, I saw Jacob in there. I saw Jacob's name in there a couple of times, and Brian Smith. But yeah, he's a unicorn. Dude, what's up, man? How you doing?
Doing good. Just got off work and getting ready to put the kids down after we knock out this thing.
Oh,
Nice.
crap. Okay. Yeah, no, I know that feeling.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you're super busy then, huh? You've been crushing it.
Yeah. Took over a field, so that added a few more extra days of work and some hours. Still working for social, still running hate and damage, and creating a new brand called Sector Paintball. So
Yeah, I was just telling Ryan about that. I just saw it the other day. I didn't know those packs and then those arm pads. It looked pretty cool too. What was your brand? I was looking at your site the other day. Some cool
Nice.
stuff.
Yeah, what's going on with that? How'd that come around?
So when I moved over from Bunker Kings and Virtue to Social's, a really well-known brand down here in like the Southeast, but for the most part, it's really well known in like the recreational world,
Mm-hmm.
and then also they're like dealer oriented, strong in that field. So a lot of more like affordable price items, but we were lacking the high end items. So while I'm working there, I decided to start creating like a high end product, which also obviously works out for the pro team because I get to use us to test it and R&D and all that stuff.
Totally.
Yeah, I saw that site thing. That pro site's really clever.
Yeah, so obviously I know like you were around too. We used to use the high vis, but it was expensive and would break all the time. So it was just a kind of like I always wanted to go back to the high vis, but you couldn't really find them for a while. So then I just put tape on the end of my barrel, and it took me a little bit to figure out what I wanted to make to substitute the high vis. So that's where the pro site came into play.
Yeah, and just so you guys out there all know, so the high vis was like this little iridescent or like fluorescent like piece of it's like a sight basically that sat on your barrel, right? And then you came out with this cool little thing that sits over it that's a much smaller, and it's like just a cool way to line up your shot.
Yeah, exactly. So it's neoprene, so it's flexible and everything, and there was a few learning curves around the version 1 because it fit on the barrel really well, but obviously all these barrels have different tips on them, so it had to stretch big enough so it slid a little bit once paint got underneath. But we found this like crazy awesome grip tape that comes with it now. You put that on the end of the barrel and then it pretty much sits right on it. And then we made like a version 2 which has double sights because I liked it the single right in the middle, but a lot of people wanted it to be offset. And it's not for like while you're snap shooting or anything. It's just more so when you're getting like, camping down the wire, or just trying to line up a shot. It works really well because the more you use it, the more you get familiar with like where that sight is compared to your first shots. So instead of wasting the shot and then adjusting to it.
Yeah, that's.
I've had a
super
couple
clever.
people ask me, like when coaching or actually at that clinic we did a few months ago, people were asking if I've tried it. And I was like, I'm not too sure what you're talking about. And then I saw it on this, and I was like, oh, it makes sense.
Yeah, these are really. It's a super clever idea. Yeah, I just put a bunch of links in there. A couple guys already use them. Tiger.
I don't know if you're on your computer too, but you could pull it up and see like comments and stuff too, Jason. If you're on YouTube, like a side tab or whatever. You could just mute it, just so you can kind of see. On the side.
Hey, so aside from winning the last a couple of events, what do you think that Damage has done? I don't even think you guys have done really much differently, but what is it that you guys have done that like really would you would say that like is helping you to become more consistent? Or I mean, I don't even want to call it consistent, but like playing so well.
So a little bit was like in the last few years, there was always someone on the team or something going on with the team that was causing a little bit of a chemistry imbalance in there. Mm-hmm. So right now the team's like bond is very strong, which obviously that helps with your teamwork, and then just everyone getting along makes everything a lot easier for like the entire team in general, coaches and players. So that'd be like one of them. Just the confidence, after that Lone Star minor, we knew we had what it took. Obviously, you guys knocked us off the chances of winning a few more in there. But when it comes down to it, it's basically like if you get a few second places, you're right there. But you just got to constantly figure out what one mistake really led to it. Because in the finals, typically 1 point is what swings you either way, regardless of what the score shows. It's always that one point that, makes or breaks the game. So we've been really fine-tuning and trying to figure out like that mistake that we made, and then just drilling and trying to figure out scenario-based points that we can put into play to get rid of that mistake. And then obviously, a few seconds, you figure out the majority of the mistakes, and I think we've ironed those out.
Nice.
How would you say let's go to that team bonding? Because I feel like you and your brother. I played that a couple of small events with your brother way back when I guessed it on Heat. And definitely showed me a little bit. I know I see that thing blinking. It showed me a different perspective a little bit, but like kind of an insight into how you and him, your relationship, and like how tight you guys are. So you mentioned that about like team bonding and like how would you say is the best way to deal with that? Because like obviously when you're in a divisional side of things, especially in the lower divisions, it's like. Sometimes people have to put up with shitty people. Yeah. Because they're like, well, it's just kind of whoever shows up. You have an
amazing snake player, but he just sucks. Yeah. Like, we kind of need him.
You got young mouse on your team, but you're like, God damn it, like we need him on. We need a guy, But what would you say? Because like a lot of players. I mean, trust me, we've got a lot of pro guys that are watching this, but that don't comment.
They only speak up when we talk crap about them, I guess, maybe. No.
But what would you say is the best piece of advice for like a divisional team that's kind of like not the easiest to get a full set squad of guys to keep that type of, teamwork and bonding?
I would say one thing about like team bonding and chemistry is obviously a lot of times in divisional, you're going to have what I call like a cancer on the team, someone that's in there that's kind of eating away at it. And if you can get rid of them and they can be replaced, even if the talent is not equal, it's worth doing so, because I would say like two teammates that work together are going to be more likely to win a match versus one better paintball player. So if you can get rid of the person, it might increase the skill set of a team versus that one individual player, because as you guys know, we can all key up on one player, and if you shoot them enough off the break, then you're going to win more points. So it's better to have a stronger bond on your team. The other thing is, and I tried this, was, giving everyone on the team a vote for almost every decision that was made. It doesn't work. We're all too strong, minded in a sense, right? And a lot of times opinions will alter the decision, which it's going to hurt you in the long run. So finding that person on the team that you trust the most with the main decisions, whether it's playtime or plays in general, or even, scouting new talent. But given that role to someone, you can still offer help and you just need like a ladder system basically, but you have to be willing to put your faith in one person and then not wearing that person out when things don't go your way. There's a whole lot of holding yourself accountable, right? So it's really easy to come in and point fingers, but in the long scheme of things, if you can pick each other up and build each other up, you'll win more. And if you come in pointing fingers, you're never making yourself a better player. So you got to eat your own failures.
I would say too, like one move I think that was really good on your guys' part too, that's also kind of a tricky one if we're like going to talk about the culture here, was Rainey this year. Because I mean, we all know like Rainey can sometimes, he's pretty opinionated. Sometimes it helps teams. I know, like, I think a while back there was a point where like people were butting heads a lot on Impact, and he'll say that as well too. Is like bringing a guy, obviously, he's not short of being in the argument for top 10 players in the league, but that's also kind of a tough one too, is like bringing a guy like that if you already have a lot of Chiefs to help add to the recipe, right?
Yeah, definitely. And so Rainey's played with us before, and everyone knows Rainey is opinionated. Like he's definitely going to speak his mind whether he thinks things are going good or bad. He's going to tell you how to play in practice. He's going to try to nitpick and find things. But I think you just have to take everything with a grain of salt and like realize like that's just his way of actually dissecting and analyzing the game you play.
Totally.
But we have, Joey to help us with that. I mean, most people know Joey Bluett's probably like one of the biggest like assholes like in paintball as a team manager, but he means the best. Like anytime I've ever needed anything, one phone call, the man will do it for you. So you have to like have faith that if he's telling you to, shut the F up, it's because it's for the best. Like maybe you're being a little too loud and speaking too much at that point, and he'll put you in your place. And then the other thing is on our team, everyone's proven themselves. Like we've all won a lot of events. We've all been around the block. So, I think if someone goes against what Rainey says, like he's going to buy into that as well, because we're all getting really good at putting our point of view, but also listening. So
yeah, maturing. As we're all we had that tournament in Europe that we won.
Yeah.
And it was, myself, you, Archie, Marcelo, Blake, we all agreed on the game plan. There was like 7 of us, and Rainey was like, I'm not doing this. This is the wrong game plan. And I remember we're sitting at dinner, and like this went on for like 2 hours. Like, Rainey, just do it. It's 6 against 1. And then he like finally fought in the next day, and we won. But I think playing devil's advocate actually helps a lot too.
Oh, that's super important. Absolutely. Yeah. It's funny. Actually, you mentioned about how you have a bunch of guys that have already proven themselves, and someone right when I mentioned that you were the guest that came on, they're like, "Oh, great, another dinosaur," right? And then someone goes, "Yeah, well, the dinosaurs are in the top 3 teams, and they're the ones who are winning," And it's like, it's funny, because we've been doing this for so long that there is something to knowing how to win, right? There's a problem because people get complacent when they get on top. I'm actually guilty of it as well. Like kind of like, you'll see Alex. I haven't unpacked my gear since the off season or since whatever. There is a little bit of complacency that when you get sometimes because you kind of have it figured out. But there's younger guys that are like chomping at the bit to take our jobs.
Yeah, and it comes into it. Like before the last event, I played paintball for about 2 hours before the actual primary practice. So it was a pretty long gap, but I bought a field, so I was working. But like I think what separates the youth and then us, or even not youth, but just the more
that newer generation,
the more experience, right, is what makes us win the events. And that was like what we figured out in practice and was, all right, we need to figure out exactly where we lost. Like go back through all of Go Sports, whatever it is, use our memories to serve right. Like what happened that point that caused us to lose that, because we don't lose a lot of 2-on-2s or 3-on-3s. And it's always that point. That's the one that would put you guys over the top or another team over the top. And so they don't really think about that. They're more so like, man, if I would have made that bunker off the break, we won. And it's like, no, there's something else in there. Like maybe you indicated you were going snake, or, maybe we chose the wrong shooter to shoot at to put him in, where like they just think, well, I'm going to go to the gym, work out, get a little bit faster. I'll make it next time. But then they just get hit by 2 more shots.
Yeah. That's actually interesting. I mean, the gym thing. I remember when you were walking by me at the last event. I'm like, dude, your jersey doesn't fit. You need to get out of the gym, bro. Like, it's too much. But yeah, you're right. Like, a lot of people think it's like, oh, I just need to work harder at like working hard. That's what'll get me to the top. But it's not necessarily that. You know, you need to work hard at the right things and like dissect what exactly is going wrong and how to do it.
And study the game.
Yeah.
And, like, the concepts.
How much do you feel is it important? Like, say you have, who's the newest player on your team? Who's the youngest?
The youngest would be Chris Horn.
Chris Horn. Oh, that's right. Yeah, for sure. And then who's the newest guy? Is that Mikey?
Newest would be Marky.
Marky.
He's only been with us for like a season, but he's very experienced.
Yeah, very experienced. What would you say? Do you think? Do you welcome? Do you feel like it's good when everybody kind of like voices an opinion on things? Like if your new guys are like, hey, I feel like this spot plays like this, or I feel like this can help this position, and like kind of really giving their 2 cents into how the field plays.
Yeah, 100%. Every team meeting after every practice and matches, we go in order. Each person gets to say what they learned or what they thought, et cetera, and no one beats them down. Some people are allowed to voice in, as long as they're given valid reasons. But like the main thing with that, even if you go to divisional, is don't present a problem without already finding a solution. So like if you're going to be willing to point out the issue, like you should have already tried to find the solution yourself. That way someone else has, another thing to work off of that problem. If you just say that bunker sucks, well, now you're going to get 10,000 reasons. But if you can point out why that bunker sucked for you, maybe someone can tell you why it doesn't suck.
Mm-hmm. You should tell that to Alex because he doesn't let you talk in the meetings.
Yeah, that's actually mine and Marcelo's conversation. From the moment that the field layout drops until the final match that we play is us arguing about how a specific spot should be played. No, that's important though, because a lot of people take, I always have a bone to pick or a qualm with like a lot of coaches out there, because most divisional teams, you're a D4 team, you usually have like a D2 coach or a D3 coach that isn't really much better than you, but just can't play physically or just can't play for whatever reason it is, right? And that's like almost like an end all say all, whatever, that guy with just a couple more APPA points than you. And it's not necessarily the blind leading the blind. I know a lot of them do know some of this stuff, but too many people take everything as black and white, and there's never like a discussion on what's going on or how it's supposed to be played. And I think that's a really key point and piece of information there.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, there's not a plethora of coaches in paintball. It's never been really a sought after position. So just even if you have anyone that's willing to help you, you should take it. You just have to know what to do with their knowledge, or even whatever they say. You just have to take it and you'll just nitpick it a little bit, but not out loud. Like you'll probably learn something from them at least, but just having the extra set of eyes on you while you're playing, or even the team, it helps a lot, because we all know tunnel vision and then just adrenaline. You might think you said something that you didn't say or shot a certain way, but having that set of eyes off the field, you can learn a lot from that.
That's a good point. Mm-hmm. I had a question about obviously Jacob is probably holding the crown, in my opinion, for one-on-ones right now. Yeah. Are you guys doing a lot of one-on-ones at practice, and like is he just mopping everyone up on the team, or who's his kryptonite on the team?
No. So we do one-on-ones. It's not always him or anyone that wins. We all will shoot each other. I mean, he's definitely a high percentage winner for sure. Mm-hmm. But like in a ready, set, go one-on-one, him and Brian Smith, even Chad Bugere actually are really good. I'm more of a in the game situational one-on-one. Yeah. I mean, I guess technically I lost one last event because it was I shot someone running and Cody bunkered me. Yeah. But other than that, I can't remember the last time I ever lost one. Yeah. So like, and there's a lot of our guys like. We just one-on-ones has like always been Damage's thing, and it's not even that we practice them and so much. I just think that's where our skills like really shine.
Totally.
Who do you think would win, Tyler or Jacob?
I'll take Tyler. I mean Jacob. Sorry.
It's called a Freudian slip right there.
Yeah, I want to see Jacob and Tyler play the
Hormesis one.
The Hormesis one. I think that would be a really good match.
Yeah, I think I would like to see him play that and just a bunch. I mean, dude, those two are insane. They're for sure. I would say the top two in the league for sure. We're all talking about it when we were out there doing that Hormesis thing the other day. Do you guys? I've got a couple questions from some of the members here in the viewership here. First of all, your field's called Legacy Sports Park, right?
Yes.
Yes. Are there any guys in lower divisions that Damage has their eyes on to grab in the future?
Always. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a firm believer in, though, like, you don't come into a winning pro team or even a top seed.
Yeah.
I know I got better when, All Americans 2 bought out the Miami Effect franchise, and I went a few seasons just getting my head pounded in. Because if you can learn how to at least try to win, it helps you grow as a paintball player. So if we bring you on, the chances of you getting a starting point is very slim.
Mm-hmm.
And so without that experience, a lot of players have plateaued or even gotten worse. So I would, unless you're getting some crazy financial offer, I would go to a lower seed team and try to play as many points as possible.
Yeah, get reps. All right, from Austin, what are 3 key points to work on at practice every weekend?
Fundamentals.
Austin, yeah. He just joined his first D5 team, prepping for Cup as his first tournament.
Nice. I would say definitely just the normal fundamentals: snap shooting, running and shooting, lane, and other than that, staying aggressive. Lower divisions, the more aggressive player typically wins the point, and then always one-on-ones.
Mm-hmm. We don't play a lot of one-on-ones, but always play one-on-ones. Okay, let's see. This is a contentious one. This has been happening. We've been talking about it. I think you probably just saw the email from the NXL possibly today about the new format little thing. Do you have any ideas for rule changes or format changes for the NXL?
Definitely. I would prefer sideline coaching. I know for me, my mom and dad used to go to every single event. When they removed sideline coaching, my mom doesn't really like going anymore because she at least felt like her yelling in the stands gave her a purpose of being there rather than just sitting in the AC cheering on Go Sports. So, that's one of them. And I'm a sneaky player, so I do better without sideline coaching, but I would prefer it. So that's one. Limited pods, like 4 pods and a hopper. I think the game would be a lot more fun to watch, and then I think it'd be easier for commentators, like he shot 25% of his paint, blah, blah, blah.
Right, that's cool.
It'd be a lot quicker, and then definitely zoned fields, with the ground markings instead of the NXL logo, red zone, blue zone, etc. So, all right, they made it to the red zone, they're going to most likely win this point. So just simple things like that to increase viewership.
Oh, that's clever. Yeah, those are more like really good. It's a good reason, right? So you provided like a change and then the reason for the change, right? Like 4 pods because of whatever. But I like the idea that it becomes more of a spectator friendly aspect with those concepts. Those are cool. And so just so everybody, they haven't really framed up too much of what the NXL is going to do with the new format, aside from there's going to be on Wednesday a little side mini tournament that is open to pro teams, and then not everybody, I think it's 16 teams are allowed to enter.
Yeah.
Is it NXL email or Major League?
It came straight from the head office.
Oh,
I think,
Mark.
yeah.
So only upper
management got it.
Okay. So.
I don't think Spick is in that email.
Yeah, I don't think so. A bunch of you are too like, I didn't get that email.
Yeah. What they're going to do is it's going to be similar to what I had proposed on the scoring system about you can score based on hitting the buzzer or
like
holding a red zone position. So if the game stalemates and you're in like the 50 brick, whatever they designate, at the end of the game with bodies still alive on each side, then you score 3 points. And each team plays everybody in their division or in their bracket 3 points. So we would play Damage 3 times in a row, and then we have you have a total score that you could possibly come out of at 21, right? Because I can hit the buzzer 3 times, or they can hit 1, we hit 1, and then we both get the middle ground.
And they're going to test it Wednesday, you said?
They're going to test it Wednesday, and it's going to be a paid admission and paid prize money. So, but it's going to be, it sounds like it's I guess if it's only 3 points per team and then maybe 12 points in the prelims or something like that, maybe 9 points in the prelims, I'm not sure. Because it'll be a round robin, you play each team 3 times. It'll be interesting. Are you guys going to play it?
Yeah, we agreed to it today.
You agreed to it today? Yeah, we're still chatting about it, but probably. It's just more practice, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, it's hot, though. Depends on the weather.
No, we have a cold front coming in this weekend. It's going to be like low 70s, maybe 60s.
Okay. Well, you never know what we're going to get in November, and you never know what you're going to get any day in Florida.
No. Yeah. It was like 86 today, so we'll see.
No, that's a cool little concept. Yeah, we were talking about different ideas for formats and stuff like that, and how and where and when to test them. So at least this is good news. Is at least they're testing it, before saying in, the third week in February, all right, guys, here's the new rules for this season.
When we had Bart on, remember, he's like, I want to do it like for the finals at Cup.
Yeah.
It's like,
hold on, man. Hold on. Yeah, and then problems with that new format might be like if you get a major at the end of it, it could just completely change the whole outcome of the game. There's a lot of little issues here, but I think
at least it's being tested this time, though.
Yeah, at least it's being tested. Yeah, remember True Semi?
God, I was gonna retire.
True Semi. Archie had a metronome at his house, and he would test his gun right there every time. All right, we'll wrap it up here because I know you got the kids. We're gonna do something here. I've got a little game here. It's called Hate It or Love It. That you're gonna play. So I'm gonna rattle off like lightning round. Okay, you're gonna say you hate it or you're gonna say you love it.
All
right. Okay. So and everybody out there, you guys can keep score. And again, if you have any other questions for Jason, toss them in here right now. Kyle will find them and we can hit him with a little nightcap question for him. Okay, Keith Brown, hate him or love him?
Love him.
Okay, Tyler Harmon,
love him.
Pizza,
love it.
The NXL,
love it.
Okay, Jason Trozen,
love him.
Losing,
hate it.
Stalemates,
hate it.
One-on-ones,
love it.
Florida,
love it.
California,
hate it.
Nice one. X Factor,
love him.
Latin Saints,
hate him.
Nice. Dynasty,
love to hate him.
Alex FRAIGE,
love him.
Oh, that was not the answer I was thinking.
Damn.
Snakes,
hate him.
The Snake,
hate it.
that one I thought was pretty. That's what I thought. Fat Kids,
love him.
Playing in the Rain,
hate it.
Dinosaur World,
hate it.
Oh, really? Man.
Oh, yeah.
We did some research for that one.
Excuses,
What was it?
Excuses,
Hate him.
Failure.
Hate it.
All right. So let's see here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. Wow. Split down the middle with 11 hates. Down the middle. Wow. We added the
like
one.
Dynasty.
Yeah, the love hate on Dynasty.
Yeah.
Dynasty was the tiebreaker right there.
There you go. You can't hate a legacy, you know. Like, competition-wise, it's nice to have like a fun rivalry, and then I don't know, longest lasting paintball team. Can't hate it.
Well, thank you very much. Well, I appreciate you guys, and I do truly appreciate you and your commitment to the sport, man, dude. You work really hard. Making sure that paintball has a future out where you are. I know you've been really grinding to get that field going, and you've been crushing it with it. Your brother just opened a field too.
Yep.
Up in the Carolinas. Does he live up there?
So he lives in Virginia, and
okay.
He's in the Weeks family now. So like he owns several paintball fields. So this is the one that Jacob and his girlfriend Lauren are rebuilding, and then they'll have a manager that runs it because it's like a 2.5 hour drive.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure it's just the start. So I think this is kind of his and hers like learning, stepping stone.
Sure.
So they're going to learn what they can. It's more of a recreational field from what I've been told.
Okay.
So they're going to learn everything there, and then I know he's going to eventually open another one closer to him.
Cool, man. That's awesome, dude. You guys are crushing it. Really good to hear, really good to see. Also, make sure everybody out there, you guys check out sectorpb.com for a higher end version. You got packs.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of people already like, I'm getting a site right now.
Yeah, a lot of people.
They might have some orders already popped up.
Yeah, gloves are going to be on there this week, and
I saw those gloves.
A lot of things in the future. So
I think it was on your Instagram page. The gloves look pretty cool.
Yeah,
and it's a sweet logo.
And we got a lot of things in the works. So
it doesn't suck because of the logo.
Yeah, the logo, minimalist.
Yeah.
We're big fans of the minimalist.
All right, dude. Well, hey, thank you very much for making some time. I know you were busy to come out here.
Yeah, Rainey and Keith didn't want to come on. So.
I know. We'll just,
We've been trying to get Rainey down here for like 2 years. And he lives like 30 minutes
You
from
have to
us.
go to a casino and just film
that's
it there.
a good idea.
we should
And he
just
would jump in.
we would just we should
we'll
just
have an
play
underground poker tournament
here
at 4 p.m.
at 4 p.m. on
when
Tuesday.
he gets here.
Well, let's just have cards. We'll just
Yeah.
bet on everything. Because
Oh yeah.
when we were out there, he was just like, I just need some sweat. You guys want to do it? What is it? Heads or tails? We're like, what? Euro, €1 each.
Yeah.
We're at Euro. He was just playing because his phone didn't work or something. Like, so all he wanted to do is he's like, I just need to gamble somehow.
Yep.
I talk to him all the
Time he
time
wakes up,
after
time he
like
goes to bed.
we lose like a close match. He's like, God, you lost me money on that. I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah, it's never like, dude, I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like either you won the money or you lost the money.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh well, yeah, cool, thanks.
I love it.
That's funny.
Sweet. Well, we appreciate you coming
Yeah.
on. Thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, definitely, guys.
And
Thank you for
congrats.
having me.
Congrats and good luck.
Yeah, and good luck at
Thank
World
you.
Cup. Except we just hope that you just
Yeah, just right
there,
here.
Just like right here. You can be either up
Neutral.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. All right,
All right, talk to you.
All right, later, Jason.
All right, that was a good one. Yeah, man, he crushes it out there. He works really hard.
Yeah.
He's got like 3 brands working on. He's working on a second place series finish. He's got a lot of stuff going on, and he returned our calls right away, our messages right away. So, Keith, I know you're watching this.
Yeah.
Rainey, I know you're not watching this.
Yeah.
But
It had some good insight.
He did. And that was actually really cool. It's interesting to hear other people's take. You know, I would say that like just watching the posture of him and his brother playing. You know, they have a lot of confidence going into a lot of their concepts and their ideas. You know, their game planning is really tight. Like they play on a razor's edge because they go up by 1 point. And they're like, let's try to play a 5-minute point right now.
Yeah.
Or a 7-minute point. If we can win a 7-minute point, we've got it locked up. If they don't do that, then it's even, and it's kind of a little bit of a tough one.
I was laughing because we played our match, I don't want to give any excuses. We lost 4-3 in the prelims against Damage. But we gave like 2 points back with Majors or shooting Mouse out of their side of the snake when he's ripping their entire team, which cost us a major.
Mm-hmm.
But there was one really long point. It was a 3-on-3. I come from the Dorito side, get into the snake. After about 3 minutes, I shoot one of their Dorito guys, and it's just Rainey, and I think it was Jason in the corner behind him. And I'm like, I know it's Rainey in there, so I'm like, what's Rainey do in this situation? We just got into a 3 against 2 versus them. Rainey's going to come highway. And I have Jesse behind me in the corner. So I kind of am looking more to the inside because I'm like, it's Rainey. He's smart. He's not going to take the easy route and just come highway or come down the tape. Of course, he sneaks in, and then comes right over the edge on the tape. And then I get chewed out. I'm like, wait, I just left the Dorito side. I shot a guy, almost brought us back into the game, and then it's my fault. But
Dude, everything was your fault.
And then I was like, the next match, I was looking down the tape, same situation, I get bunkered highway. I was like...
And was it your fault?
I was like, what if Rainey would have came highway and I would have shot him? I'm like, I'm thinking about what Rainey's thinking. He's going to come highway, not the outside move, but... Like, can't win. All right.
Dude, think about that. So you guys are sitting in the snake on the pro field in front of your pit, and you have to go through all of that in your mind about like exactly what's like. Okay, hold on, here we go. It's like it's like a very, very high stakes game of Roxas River.
And especially when in those situations where we're playing guys that we know exactly how they play because we've been playing them for years. I'm like, it's Rainey, about 15 feet away from me. What's he gonna throw? You know?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, he's gonna come highway for sure. Comes the other way.
That's totally true. That's totally true.
What else?
So what else we got? So let me. We talked a little bit about that NXL rule thing. So I'll pull up the email for you guys just so we can kind of again. It wasn't like incredibly clear on exactly what's going to be going down. Got all sorts of stuff going on here.
Oof. Saw that violation word in your...
Yeah, violation. No, it was that's fantasy football. Davey Williamson is really on it.
Oh, so you got
as of
flagged.
today, it would be a clear violation. No, it's not me. It's to the whole group. It's him talking about violations of IR
Davey,
rules.
of course.
Yeah, Davey's pissed. Davey doesn't mess
If
around.
he's not in first place.
Davey does not
he's
mess
trying
around.
to find
Let's see
all the
here.
loopholes.
Okay, World Cup exhibition, $1,500 entry fee. First place is $8,000. It will be on Go Sports.
$8,000.
Booyah!
Wow.
Yeah. So new format idea that they'd like to test. You'll play each opponent in your bracket 3 single games. Sounds familiar? If you hit the button on the opponent's base, you'll receive 7 points. There will be a special bunker on the field, and if you have control of that bunker and time were to expire, no one scoring 7 points, you will receive 3 points. Sounds very similar to something that Spick Span show talked about. We will block off some practice slots at the end of the day for the teams that do not make the playoffs. This will be limited to 16 teams, so please sign up ASAP after this Friday. I will open it up to semi-pro teams. You can register, blah, 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 blah. It is already set that Dynasty will take first. Heat will take second. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to read that part.
The refs have been informed that Dynasty is to take first.
is to take first.
In a one-on-one final.
One major penalty thrown. Yeah. All right, let's see here about the paint. Boom, yeah, we're talking about the Force right now. Oh, dude, you saw the Falcon thing. Thank you, Anthony, for bringing up the Falcon thing. This is funny. I think it's a fugazi. First of all, I just want to point...
So this is an allegedly?
What?
Whatever you're about to talk about?
No, you didn't see the post? The Falcon's giving away $3 million? Let's see how much money you would have made.
Is it April Fool's?
No. Hold on. So they're doing this this big...
I've been sleeping.
Oh, you've been
seeking
seeking for the last week. So Falcon is doing offering teams $3 million in cash, product, and contingencies. So I want everybody to just take a breath here real quick when they saw the $3 million. Cash, no denomination. Product, no denomination. And contingencies for 2024. With no gear requirements. I don't know exactly what that means. I think you can just kind of just say you're with them. So San Diego Dynasty stands to reap $150,000 offer. Let's see where you guys are at. AC Diesel can get $60,000 if you sign on with Falcon.
What?
$60,000 in cash, product, and contingency. Which means that, so let's break this down. You could get $10,000 in cash, $30,000 in product, and then $5,000 if you take first place every event. Or $4,000. So you can take a max.
If the standings stayed like this, say this is after World Cup, if you switch over to Falcon, you wouldn't get $3 million. You would get $150,000. That's kind of split.
Right. So they would say, I believe what I'm reading here is that it's hard to understand. It seems like Falcon is offering us $150,000 sponsorship for next year. If we switch to Falcon.
I mean, what if all 20 teams go? Do you think Falcon goes bankrupt?
Yeah.
But what is bankruptcy these days? You just
dude, no big deal.
Like,
yeah, I think they might have already done it once.
And then
Chapter 22 at this point. That's chapter 11 2 times. that's when you do it 2 times. Okay, and then it looks like they have some heroines. Shut Up, We're Trying can get $10,000, but again,
so that's a total $3 million is spread over
over all of the teams out there. It's just a cool. I mean, obviously it's a trending situation, right?
Yeah.
But I don't believe it to be $150,000 cash. It's cash value. So again,
it would be like
50-50-50. Yeah, paint.
Yeah.
I mean, GI and Core alone give us. I gotta put my calculator out here. If you were to charge retail at just a normal park. I'm thinking the low 6 figures in paint already. So there goes our entire deal. So they could be like, oh, we're giving you unlimited, or say they're saying like, we're going to give you 2,000 cases of paint this year at $50 a box. So there's $100,000. There's your sponsorship. You're like, well, hold on.
Yeah.
I told my current sponsors to go fuck themselves because I thought I was rich. It doesn't really work like that. So again, I don't know, but I will tell you this.
It's a good way to put it all down.
Yeah.
Though,
it just needs to be a little more clear on contingency, right? I'm a big fan of contingencies. Sponsors don't like giving us contingencies.
This is like one of those things you're like
I would
give us your email and you get a free iPad.
Yeah, it's very similar. Very similar. Like
Great.
contingencies, like it could be heavy in contingency. Like imagine if a team sponsored you guys, like we give you $100,000 in contingencies.
Or we'll give you $5,000, but if you win every event that you win, we'll give you the rest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There we go. But I'll tell you what, we did do the Falcon Cup that one year. Remember that? The last time you ever played in the woods? Sick.
Yeah.
Shake and bake, dude. We had 2 Dynasty teams.
I think that was my biggest winning check, like, all time.
Like size-wise? Novelty size-wise?
No, what do we get each? It was like almost $3,000.
Yeah, we got a lot of money. We got a lot.
That was cool.
I forgot. I think we won because we won 2 out of the 3 events. Remember we played the pump game and Scott shot 2 of us off the break?
I thought that we could just slow play and let them come all to us, and then we could shoot them, and then we just played the back 5 spots and they came down and bunkered us all. We lost that one.
Yeah, that sucked. Scamp.
I did not like using a pump gun.
No, I can't imagine it.
I'd retire for sure. That's another one I'd retire.
So if paintball was like, all right, because so Tom is testing out a bunch of new concepts and they're filming all of them so they can put this big package together so they can go to the TV, television, network, premiere, sales, pitch, extravaganza, wherever that is, and probably Las Vegas. And they're gonna be like, all right, here's a sizzle reel. Like, this is paintball. Which one do you like? Do you like it in the woods? Do you like it here? Do you like it here? Imagine if they're like, we like this pump gun game. We're going to offer every player, there's going to be like, not NFL size contracts, but like, there's going to be like serious loot. You know, you could make like a couple $100,000.
Okay, then I'll play
Then you're
pump.
playing pump. There he is, right?
If not, I'll just go back
Yeah,
to one of the other sports
yeah.
I turned down for pro paintball, like the NBA or MLB. I'll call it some of those teams that were asking about me in high school.
Those guys that was scouting me in high school. Yeah, me and you both, buddy.
To dunk. Yeah.
Yo, so Peter, you were asking right here. We've got this spooky. Here you go, catch. Woo! We've got this really spooky new paint, level 4 paint. It is. Hold that. This is actually really cool. My first experience with glow-in-the-dark paintballs, if you've never actually had an experience.
Oh, so we got some.
We've got some, and we've
Nice.
got the glow-in-the-dark loader. This is super clever, actually. I opened it up already.
Should we turn the lights off and see?
No, because I don't have... oh, I do have 9 volts.
So, try it on the side, a little on
How are
the
you supposed
side.
to do it? There's like, it's one of those tricks, right? Oh. What did I just do?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, let me put some batteries in this thing, and let's glow these suckers up. We'll turn off all the lights.
Glow up.
Glow up. We're glowing up, boys. So look, there's little LEDs right here. So we're gonna give all this stuff away. I'm not gonna give this one away just yet. I don't know how you put the batteries in this thing. They should have given it to me with batteries.
Extra spooky.
This is extra spooky stuff. I can't wait to show Sloan. So this for sure. I mean, you're not supposed to force these. I know it, but I kind of feel like I need to.
Hey, do you think there's a market for like secondhand batteries? You know, like when we switch our batteries on
They're called energy paintball batteries.
like an offer up for used batteries. So you know, like Sunday before you play
like
the
the team-
finals,
so like
and you
you-
take the batteries out, but they're still probably good.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
And
You
then
guys
you just throw them in the trash, or like they sit in the bottom of your gear bag, and then you
have to
find them in like a month. And
do I have to look at the instructions on this thing. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. Press upward.
Dude, we
press
don't,
that
we
button.
don't look at instructions.
Don't look at instructions, dude. What was I thinking? Thank you for keeping me straight here. How would you get the batteries in this thing? Because I'm gonna get the batteries out of this over here. Guys, don't make fun of us. I can already feel that people are judging us for not being able to figure this out.
I got it.
You did it already?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know where the battery goes though.
Well,
Oh, I see it.
I've got batteries.
You have a 9 volt?
Dude, I do. It's only one 9 volt?
No, it's 8.
There we go. I got 9 volts right here. I used my Revy all weekend this weekend. It was Rip City. I mean, I shot like a lot of guys. I can't believe you don't like big games, bro.
Oh. Dude, look at this shot I got just standing on the sideline.
That's what you get.
I was
Okay, well,
coaching.
whoever does win this thing in a couple of weeks, all right, now put it back in there. How did you do that so easily?
It like comes out sideways. Oh,
You gotta fasten that battery in there, dude.
it doesn't have a fastener, I think. I hope it doesn't take 2. What's this little thing?
I think that's where a second one would have gone if they wanted to put 2.
If you want to make it really fast.
Yeah, if you want to make it extra fast. All right, so we're gonna fire up this situation here in a second, possibly. Yeah, clip it down, push it down. So there's a way that this works. Did you do it? That sounded nice. Oh yeah.
Almost. This right side's not down, but.
Okay, so look at this.
Be careful.
Should we turn that? Hold on.
Yeah, we'll turn the light.
We'll turn the light off.
We'll
so
turn all the
we've
lights
got the.
We'll make it
we've got
extra
the LED.
spooky
Yeah,
in
we're
here.
gonna get super spooky. Okay, it's a little loose here.
Yeah, it's a little loose, but
That's all right. I'm okay with it. All right. Okay, we're gonna put some glow in the dark paintballs in here.
oh yeah, someone said it has words on the tray. Should have looked for that.
I got words for you, pal. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Peter said that's why you guys are players, not techs.
Whoa, 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 chill. Okay. Oh man, they're already glowing. Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna get this thing. We're gonna have this thing cooking here for a second.
Let's get it extra spooky.
Extra spooky.
So I'll wait. So we'll let it cook.
Should we let? I mean, they're.
We gotta take a bubble bath break.
I think we're cooking in here. Okay, so basically you've got this. You can see already that they're glowing. I'm gonna grab a couple out of here. Oh, we're. Yeah, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Chill, chill, chill. Hold on. Oh yeah, they're coming out of here. They're coming out. They're glowing. They're glowing already. So we're gonna get a good little capture here. These will be fun. This looks pretty tight. Yeah, just in time for zombie fights. Let me drop one over here. All right. So HK just launched these level 4 glow in the dark, fill glow, shell glow. So I actually used to go to Australia all the time, and the field owner-operator Peter over there had invented this really cool little thing for tip mittens that basically he would make glow-in-the-dark paintballs, and he had this like the neck of the feed neck of the tip mitten. Here, want to hit that light? Should we hit? Yeah. Would basically charge it up.
Call Alex in the dark.
Should we call Alex in the dark?
Yeah. How dark is it?
Oh, it's glowing. They're glowing, dude. It's hard to see in here because it's not incredibly dark in here.
It's not too dark.
Hold on. Let's see.
We'll just have to do this. Stay on the show for another couple hours.
Yeah, hold on. We gotta find. Oh, I know where we can put them. Here we go. Hold on. Can you see these? Oh yeah, you can see them. They're glowing. Here, pull the camera down a little bit. You can see they're glowing. We're glowing. Just a little bit right there. Yeah. Well, we got glow balls.
Wow.
Look at that. I mean, they're fully cooking here. And the light turned off. I don't know if I turned it off or if the battery was.
Wait, is there paint in there or are those reballs?
Oh, there's paint in here. Like this is glowing paint. If you break this on the ground right here, it's like it's glowing paint. So the batteries that we put in there are dead, or we just didn't put it back together. But yeah, we're fully glowing in here.
Wow.
Yeah, Sloan's gonna love this. Yeah, so it's off right now.
I like it.
And it doesn't turn on because we didn't put it back together correctly.
Yeah, my shirt lights up the place.
Anyway, this is pretty sweet. I'm into it. Sloan's gonna have a blast with it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Well, that's enough of that for now. All right, turn that light back on.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, those are available, I believe, on hkarmy.com. We got a little bit of info here, I think, about all that stuff, but I was like, I'm pretty sure it is fairly self-explanatory on what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Alex, and if he answers, you hide.
What's happening?
Oops.
You hide and say, we're gonna get flagged for that now, probably.
For sure.
And I'm gonna ask him if he could do the show because you aren't here today, and then you'll pop out.
Okay, I like it. Also, Gen X just did a promo there for their new Eco Pod. Where? How do you want to move the? Should I just like?
You'll just be like over here.
Got it. They just did a promo for their Eco 1 pods from Gen X Sports. This is that pod technology that I was talking about a couple weeks ago, and partnered with I believe it's Ecologic from with Mike Zupa, and they've got biodegradable pods now. So this is their little teaser. I can bring it up here on this other screen. Arfan asked me to share this with everybody. So
let's share it.
Let's share it for sure. Let's see. I'm not sure how the audio is gonna work, but we're gonna see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we're gonna go over to display capture. There he is. Whoops. Okay. Here's a nice little video of Todd. Oh, that wasn't it. Full screen. There we go. All right, let's see what happens here. This would be interesting if this works.
What's happening at the top arcade? That's Joe Barrett, number 50 from Los Angeles, infamous.
This is Michael Zuba with Edmonton Impact. Appreciate you here with San Diego Dynasty. You guys, Nick Laval from Edmonton Impact.
Ryan Greenspan from San Diego Dynasty. I'm really excited to announce the very first ever biodegradable pod from Gen X. They're using biodegradable technology from Eco1, and rather than taking centuries to biodegrade in your local landfill, these things will biodegrade in just years. So Eco1 technology has partnered with Gen X, and these are made in the USA. So get your Gen X pods today.
It would be cool if you went like this at the end, and the pod just went to dust.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
This is how much money YouTube...
Okay, stop it. Stop it.
How much YouTube takes from us.
This is how much money
This is how much money YouTube takes from us.
YouTube takes from us. Yeah.
Perfect. You might get a boost for that.
Green Beret shreds high value. Oh, that's not it. Yeah. Mature audiences only. Wow, what am I watching?
All right, ready?
Yeah, what are we doing now? Oh, yeah, we're calling him. I forgot for a second.
Oh, whoops. Nope. All right, go over that way. Oh, yeah, right there is good. Okay. Hold on.
Oh, he's not answering that sucker. Dude, I'm not at the top of Alex's list anymore. I'll tell you what.
Sheesh.
I know. He's not going to answer. He's been doing this to me for quite some time now.
I can't believe
it used to be
that.
I used to get he would answer every single phone call I would ever make to him.
And close that down.
Just
phone number's gonna be exposed.
Oh, it's all right. We can show his phone number.
Okay.
At this point, and something happened where now what is this window projector? Okay. And yeah, something happened. Something happened. Now we're not
Should I FaceTime him from my phone and see if he picks up? Nah, we'll just leave him alone.
Yeah, and Mark Williams. So if you guys saw the video this weekend of a player burning his jersey at the Decay of Nations, it had nothing to do with. It didn't matter what brand it was. It had nothing to do with HK or JT or anything. The guy was like, some people were like, hey, he'll burn his jersey if he gets a free one. And Gio's like, absolutely. Like, we'll content. Gio is, dude, Bear is a product of Gio. This fucking guy. Can you believe it?
Hey. I was calling you to see if you wanted to do the show with me because Ryan's not here today.
I was checking to see how you were doing.
I'm pretty good, thanks. I appreciate the call.
Nice. Yeah. What are you up to today?
Not much. Just chilling, hanging out.
Nice, dude. All right.
Dude, you've been exposed, bro. You've been exposed.
Up with AC Dazzle these days.
Dude, you're exposed.
Oh man.
You have a cold?
Yeah, I've been sick for a week. Antibiotics, everything.
What are you sipping on, Al? Oh, I got something for you now that you're
halfway better. Dude, I was so sick that I got an ear infection. My ear feels like for the last 5 days like I'm on an airplane and there's water in there.
Like little kid stuff.
Yeah.
You're good now though? Is it from the tournament?
I think so because our whole team got sick afterwards. Mouse was sick for like 8 days. I think mine was just a little delayed. It hit me like 5 days after the tournament.
Did Joe Rogan prescribe you antibiotics?
Remember that thing I sent you the other day that is like percentage of single women say that they're less attractive when a man says that they listen to the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's officially a turnoff.
Oh man,
What's going on with this camera here? We gotta give it a little wiggle.
what are you up to?
Working my bees off.
Tell Alex that I'm not very happy with him for not
Ryan wanted me to tell you that he's not too happy with you.
and
Tell
that
Ryan to get out of my face.
and that he should be more appreciative of me and my phone calls.
What's going on with that thing?
I don't know.
Oh, you just gotta hit okay. It's not on the thing.
What do you mean?
Go back.
No, it's on. It's just
No, here.
on. Yeah, I know. But it's like flashing.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with my keyboard?
It's too loud is what's wrong with it.
I just bought a new keyboard and it's not working.
We just had Jason Edwards on, and we asked if he thinks the players, everybody on the team should have a say, and he said he thinks so. And so Ryan was saying that you need to let him talk in the team meetings.
Here, will you smell this and then read the label?
Dude, that's what you need to cure your cold.
Oh,
Now read the whole label without spilling it. So this came from the ref at the paintball field in Germany. I've been saving this thing for when Kyle feels better. Just go ahead and just try to rip it.
Carnage, hazelnuts,
You gotta
Ferner,
put a little more sauce on the language on the accent.
caramel nut muck, Dyson moonshine as moonshine, Schwarzen Banter, wordy the illegal alcohol warner der Amerikanischen Prohibition genannt. O'Donnell moonshine brought den Geschmack der Arten shit Schirach Dirch Hortwich Rostoff and traditional bargain Tugasman done. How do you say that last word?
Did Tim give you that?
Oh, that's a big one. Verarbeitusmutetethdonden. I think it means like it's got a little bit of a bite and a smoothing.
Ryan, you missed the crab feast after the big game.
Oh, really?
It smells like there's
Yeah.
peanut butter in there.
You'll see it when the credit card statements come through. But we took all Champs Club members out to a crab lunch, and Yosh ordered giant king crab legs, and Tim Bauer had never had a Christina crab before.
No.
He's like, we don't really have these in Germany, and it was really funny. Yeah, and he was like, we ordered mild everything, but you get the spices on it. So like, if you get the full boat of spices and you order it mild, it's still spicy as hell. So it's sort of like it's a catch-22. If you get, it's called like the Kraken or the Crazy Crab spices, but then you get it mild, you're still gonna be, your mouth's still gonna be on fire.
Sheesh.
So
Jesus. You guys spent $1,000 at the Kick and Crab?
Ryan just went to the bank statements. Whoops.
Well, if that's not a great...
Ryan, let me tell you this great story. We did a great thing for paintball. We took a bunch of guys out to eat. Don't look at the bank statement. We had
So Tim was burning or what? Lando. Oh yeah, thanks guys. Don't tell Ryan.
Well, I mean, we missed you that you weren't there. So, yeah.
Man, I know why. I already left.
We did go through a rigorous vote though to end up there. So it was a legitimate. We weren't just like, oh, let's go there because it's the best. Each person eliminated a place in that area, and we ended up with crab.
It doesn't seem like it because the first thing and every single time that I heard you open your mouth after the big game was over, you said, I know this good crab place. We should go to the crab place. Let's go to the crab place, guys. Let's go to that crab place. Has anybody ever eaten at the crab place? It's called the Mad Crab, I think. That's what Alex kept saying.
Dude, we're lucky that place wasn't there when we used to be playing at SC Village all the time.
Why is that?
Because we would have been going there every time. So good.
So that means we're not lucky that it wasn't there.
I'm not a big fan of those crab places where they come in that big greasy bag.
That's what this place is.
Yeah, those give me stomach aches.
That's exactly.
Yeah,
what
you
that
gotta
was.
be eating a lot of tons for that, huh?
Yeah.
So I'm eating these digestive enzymes now. I'll show you. They're like,
This poor guy.
it's this right here. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. So I eat like 4 or 5 of these with each meal, and man, they just they slow everything down, if you know what I mean.
They do it for you.
They slow everything down, if you know what I mean. Alex has problems with his stomach. He's got a leaky gut. He's got to wear tighty whities, or he can't wear boxers, if you know what I mean. Just in case there's an accident.
Depends.
Just in case he heard something really funny, there's a good chance that he has something leaking down his thighs a little later.
Are you gonna drink some of this?
Yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked. Like, I even
Is
got
that a place to a straw?
No, I guess you could probably suck a little bit out of there.
Oof.
Let me put this thing on here. Oh, got
Question
a little,
nozzle.
a little bit the schnozzle nozzle. Yeah. So how did Tim Bauer like it all?
He liked it. Yeah, no, he did. He just, I think the process of getting the crab out of the shell was a little foreign to him. But he liked the taste of it.
Are we supposed to drink this straight?
Yeah. It's
Oof.
yeah, for sure.
So wait, what happened with the burning of the jersey?
Some guy was like, Gio's like, I got a jersey for sale to give away. He gave away like a ton of crap. He gave like guns and jerseys. He gave away like 6 pairs of goggles, maybe even more, like 10 or 15 guns. I don't even know what you're supposed to do with this stuff, to be completely honest. This is probably going to sit in the Spick and Span studios for the next century.
Yeah. So you were watching the show.
Oh, it does smell like peanut butter. Of course he's watching this.
On when you guys are
Oh, stop it. Stop it. You did not just turn it on. We know you're here the whole time.
Actually, you called me and I saw my phone ringing and it was you, so then I turned it on. And I watched you guys wait for me to pick up.
Oh, you saw Ryan hiding?
Yeah, he was like ducking down. Yeah.
Did you didn't see the glow in the dark paintballs that we got?
These are sweet. Except we didn't put the loader back together.
Dude, those are old news, bro. Remember when we played at the golf course with those at BC?
No.
Dude,
I didn't used to do this shenanigan hooligan shit that you guys used to do. These guys were horrible human beings.
Back in like 2000 and 2001, and BC had a golf course, a really nice golf course by his house in Corona Del Mar, and we went out there and had the glow-in-the-dark paintballs, and we went out like 1 in the morning, all dressed in like commando suits, and we played paintball out there. It was really cool looking.
With glow-in-the-dark paintballs?
With glow-in-the-dark paintballs.
Yeah.
Wild.
So, we don't condone any actions like this from the Spick and Span show. Alex is a hoodlum. He always has been a hoodlum. So we don't advocate for any of this type of stuff.
Dude, if you only know some of the
Dude,
stuff,
if you
Ryan
only know the things you just
Those Lizzie
admitted
lips.
to, yeah, old
If you
Lizzie
only
lips.
knew some of the things Ryan did,
All right, cheers.
Ugh.
Look at this, Al.
I could tear you down, pal.
Dude, look what we're doing.
Snifters?
Little snifters.
Dude. Oop.
Yeah, that'll clear up your cold.
Oh, it's actually not. It's not bad.
Oof.
Did you test for COVID or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
I know. That was the first thing I did when I started feeling a little sick. And then I called on last Monday, the doctor. I was like, I have a sinus infection. I need antibiotics. They're like, no, you need to go over to UCSD, get a PCR COVID test. Then you could come in. We'll listen to your lungs and tell you if you need antibiotics. I was like, all right, I'm not doing that. So then Wednesday, I woke up with what felt like a knife in my ear. I couldn't even sleep. I tried to, you'll like this. I tried to drive up to Mount Soledad to see if my ears would pop from the elevation. And as I'm driving,
it's like a 100 feet above us.
you know, I had to try.
Trying to climb on the roof.
Yeah. Went and got a coffee. I was like, I'll go for an extra drive. And then I'm texting Ryan. He's like, go to the urgent care. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go in there.
Mount Soledad's about 300 feet above sea level.
You know, it's better than zero.
And like 150 feet above us from our
My
house
ears actually did pop, but the one, my other one, the good one. And then I went in. I went to the urgent care, and they're like, you have to do this checklist. It's like, do you have a fever, a cough, sinus stuff? And you're supposed to wait outside. I just pinned it straight in, and they looked at my ear. And they're like, oh yeah, ear infection. Here's antibiotics. So, like, if you would have gave me these on Monday, could have avoided all this.
But you know what's a nice thing about? I'll tell you this. Like, the nice thing about you being sick was you caught up on so much sleep.
Dude, I got so much sleep.
I kind of wish I were sick so I could be like, you know what? I need to do this. So Camille got COVID. Remember when Camille got COVID? I had to sleep in the RV.
Yeah.
It was your fault.
It was my fault. I had to sleep in the RV. I was like, no, you sleep in the RV. You got COVID from going out with your friends.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Joel Hayward.
And when...
Yep, I'm using my pen right now.
Look at that.
Yeah, I got a sick one too. Tiger's eye on the end.
Yeah, it's
when I had COVID on day 14, she suggested that we do the show with mask on. Remember that? Mm-hmm. When I was at day 14 of cleared.
That makes sense, you know. COVID's, I mean, Alex, if he was FaceTiming on us, if he knew that you had COVID, he would put a mask on right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's how Alex rolls.
Hey, have you seen, I watched a great movie last night. Have you seen Everything, Everywhere, All at Once?
Fantastic.
Dude, amazing, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Pretty incredible.
It won Best Picture of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. It was pretty incredible.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
Dude, has anybody out there seen The Creator?
Which one's that?
Oh, I think...
Stop it.
Meter just sent me...
Oh,
he's
not
like,
the one you were talking about in the car?
Yeah.
You're going to go see in the middle of the night?
I'm gonna go see it.
Oh yeah, Goose sent me that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see it tomorrow night. You wanna come?
It's at the theater?
It's at the theater. Me and Brad.
I could be down.
And it's always good watching a movie with Brad because no one sits in front of us because he orders an extra large Dr. Pepper and pours it on the seats in front of him so no one sits there. And when someone goes to sit down, he's like, hey man, I think the seat's wet. And so no one sits in front of us.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said they saw The Creator last night.
Yeah. Don't tell me how it was. No, Tiptoe JT. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. All right. Well, what else is going on? Big game city. You coming out to Clowns vs Zombies this weekend?
Unfortunately, no.
Why not?
It sounds like it's going to be a blast, but I'm double doghoused already.
Oh, double doghouse.
Well, if you're already in the doghouse.
Oh yeah, you could be triple doghouse.
Yeah. We need to figure out what happened with this battery situation.
It's probably
There
used.
we go. Mm-hmm. Feeling better already. Ooh. Medicine. Yeah, we did it.
How fun those SC Village walk-on fields are, though, man. Those are like,
Yeah, that was a blast. Dude, they were saying that was like one of the biggest events that they've had there. I think there were 1,200 people.
Yeah, it was way bigger than the last time I went.
Oh.
Did you have fun this weekend?
I did, yeah, I did have fun. I didn't shoot as many people as I would have liked, but it was fun.
Oh,
I did get to bunker
battery.
one move where I bunkered like
Makes
6
sense.
guys. Out of one of those big bunkers, sandbag bunkers.
Yeah.
You run up the hill, and there was a guy with a pump that was like on that Psycho Clown team. You ever seen them with purple jerseys and yellow? The guy had a pump and like a clown nose, and he was just great. And I looked over at him. I'm like, hey, we got to go up and clear these guys out of this hill, right? Because we were gonna be screwed. We had to make a big move, or else we were just gonna get whittled out where we were. And I'm like, all right, on 3. And we both go up there and we shoot all these guys out, and then we get the crap shot out of us and go rolling down the side of the hill. And then I never saw the guy again. And I was like, you remember Craigslist missed connections?
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, I was playing paintball in the big game at SC Village. I was the guy who went up the hill and bunkered the sandbags with you. We looked each other in the eyes. Reach out to me.
Miss paintball connections.
Yeah.
Probably a thread on PB Nation, maybe.
Yeah, right.
Somebody asked, is there ETA on the FRAIGE? The FRAIGE 7 force release.
I don't think there are any.
What's the FRAIGE 7 force release?
You don't
Oh,
know.
your signature
Oh, you don't
series
know
guns.
about it yet.
Your signature series guns.
We already sold those. I don't think there are anymore.
The FRAIGE.
One day.
The FRAIGE. One day. Just keep your eyes on the horizons, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to put this thing back together here. I probably should have looked at the instructions. Anyway, I did get it fixed though, and the battery's in there. So we're back to glow up.
Glow up.
Let's glow up. Time to glow up. Where does this thing go?
Somebody said I think he meant the G7R.
Oh, the FRAIGE 7R.
Jordan Jackson.
FRAIGE
Oh, yeah, that
7R.
comes out next
Get it?
Yeah, that comes out next week.
Yeah. Okay. Next
The
week.
FRAIGE 7R.
Mm.
Good idea. Good man.
Ah, yeah. Come on, get in there. Get in there.
Let me see your pen. That looks like his pen.
I left it up in the house,
Oh, okay.
but I was using it today.
Hmm.
Mine's cooler looking though.
Then Alex's.
Yeah, way cooler than Alex's. Mine's got more blue. Sounds straight.
I think so.
Yeah. No,
Let's-
this is not. Get in there.
What else?
All right.
That's about it, man. I'm just working on paintball.
What are you working on? Let's hear what you're working on. What do they have to look forward to in life?
Some new HORMESIS products. We're trying to get ready for World Cup. Sending out a bunch of bands for World Cup prizes for people out there. Did a little trade with the NXL, and they're gonna have a bunch of HORMESIS stuff out there. Got some cool new bags in. Working on some new products for World Cup. Some soft goods, and yeah, headbands as always. So
Are you doing the
just,
speakeasy?
plugging away. Just actually did some cool stuff for Champs Club also. That just ordered today. 2 new gifts for the fourth quarter. So gonna be cool. Speakeasy. What do you mean? Like, are we gonna have booze at the booth?
No, I thought you had. Or maybe it was Oliver that said that he wanted to have like a little secret spot in the back of
Yeah,
HORMESIS.
honestly, I don't know what's gonna be happening as far as that goes. That's sort of Kevin's thing. Like, Kevin and Miko are just like doing it. I said it was a bad idea to have a booth, so I just have excused myself from any
Booth dealings.
booth dealings. Right. I just said make sure people have a good time. That's it. my only criteria.
So I heard what
Oh wow.
I thought was a cool idea. Still in the works. Like, I'm an idea guy. I'm an idea man. It would be a build your own, create your own HORMESIS. Go ahead, get it down. HORMESIS headband experience with Oliver Lang. So you get in there, you get like a blank headband, right? Like just a white or whatever, tan, whatever color they are, the cloth is. And then you like dye it your own colors, and then you could do the batik stamps, the whole deal. Oliver's in there talking to you, doing a little shamanistic experience, and that's a good idea.
Does it come with herpes or no?
You have to pay extra for that. Yes. That you do have to pay extra.
Shamanistic experience.
Also, Orlando and everybody else who's in the Champs Club, we will be having a 10-man Champs Club team. We're going to set up a little sign-up sheet to see who all is going to be there. But Champs Club members are going to have the opportunity to be able to play on a 10-man team formed of Champs Club members at World Cup. So we'll be entering a team. We're going to do our best to help you guys as much as we possibly can with paint. So any extra paint of ours thrown in your guys' way. So we're going to help out with that, pods as well. But it's going to be a really fun time. So all the Champs Club, you guys are going to have that VIP experience already at the World Cup event, and the opportunity to play in the 10-man event with everybody who is out there. I believe a couple of the German players, Christian and Tim, will be out there. It looks like Lando might be coming. Doug, are you coming? We've got a lot of Champs Club members that are going to be out there.
Yeah, and a bunch came out to Decay of Nations.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool to play. We were kind of mobbing around in a big group, and that was a lot of fun. So yeah, thanks for coming out. Especially, there was a lot of members that have been in it for a while, and also new members. So it's fun to meet new faces and also see old friends. So yeah, if you have the chance and the dough, I think Champs Club is a good move.
Yeah.
I'm
So
thinking, like, if I could have joined something like that when I was, a kid, I definitely would have done that. Like, I would have been, like, say it was Avalanche at the time. I would have definitely joined, like, an Avalanche thing to be able to go get the chance to, like, roll with, like, LaSoya and Rocky. And
yeah, at a big game.
about, like, putting myself in that same sort of, like, even now, like, if there was a chance to join a club with those guys, I would probably still do it, right?
Were you in any after-school clubs?
I played a little soccer and baseball, but not really. I went to some extracurricular, like, art classes when I was really young, but not, like, nothing. No, I was kind of left to my own devices.
Yeah.
Started,
Paintball.
rolling around with the skateboard kids and that group.
Did you get them?
No.
It looked good.
Yeah, I thought
Wait,
so.
you skateboarded?
No, I didn't. I was not a good skateboarder.
You just hung
There's
out
a
with
word.
skateboard
There's
kids.
a word for that.
Rolling around with those guys.
Poser?
Yeah, I think
Poser. That's what we call it. I think they call it a poser.
Sort of like mid-90s. You ever see mid-90s?
that
Jonah
movie.
Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was sort of like Jonah Hill. Like,
It's a good movie.
I hung out with the skateboard guys, but I was like a loser.
Yeah.
Is Oliver coming to Cup? Is he
Prob-
staying out
probably.
after?
Yeah. I think he's coming into town like next week.
Yeah, soon, because the thing is on the 22nd, the final showdown.
Yep, that's right. At SC Village. Back at SC Village.
Back at SC Village, yep.
Yeah.
Is it 2 days or just a Sunday thing?
I think it's just a one-day thing. Lando said that if you want to be in LaSoya's fan club, all you have to do is buy him some drinks.
Yeah. What do you get for that?
You get stories, and
hangover.
He'll drop a bunch of F-bombs, and you get the full experience, man. I don't know if you're gonna be able to play with him though. Oh, it looks like Patch will also be out there. Steve's gonna be out there. I don't know if Steve, are you gonna play? Patch is getting his Dynasty tattoo this week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dope. Yep, Joel's also gonna be out there. So we need to add this to your.
Joel Hayward's coming to World Cup.
Yeah, add this to your list of things you got to do. Can you create some sort of sign-up list for the 10-man so we can figure out how many players we're gonna have there?
Sign-up list.
Yeah, figure out how to. We'll create a little job form or something like that.
Yeah.
Will you be
Google
attending
share.
the 10-man?
I guess
Yes
we could
or
put
no?
it in the email.
Yes. We'll put it in the email. So just as a reminder, Champs Club signups for Q4, which is what we're in right now, these last 3 months, they end pretty much at the end of the show. So at about 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 Eastern, 1:30 Azerbaijan time, you guys will be closing the Dynasty Champions Club signups for this quarter. So if you want to get in on it, and if you are a member as of today, you have an opportunity to be able to jump on the 10-man team if you're going to be at World Cup. Also, you get monthly gifts and giveaways, intel sessions, exclusive drops to HORMESIS Project, Field 1, and other
So we can
cool
stay
stuff.
at Alex's house in his guest
Plus,
bedroom.
I think that might be the Q4. There's always a prize every quarter. So, Joel and Tim both won, the big game experience with us. They got a jersey. They came out. We took care of all their expenses out there. Well, actually, we took care of everybody's dinner on Sunday night. But
It was all Champs Club members. There was
yeah,
like
that's
9
right.
Champs Club members.
I love it. I'm just jealous that I ate Chipotle and didn't get Crab Hut. But we also do Grand Prize experiences. So, who won the Signature Series Force this year? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
But basically, January of next year, we get we draw one member's name, and then they win a force, and they get to design it. They get to come over and build the force at Field 1, accommodations at Alex Fraige's house in the master. The premier bedroom. What do you call it now?
The dungeon.
In the dungeon.
Doghouse.
Yeah. Maybe we'll make an experience like the Spick and Span studio experience where you come in here, you get bit by mosquitoes, you have to drink something.
It's pretty underwhelming. I mean, it looks good from right here, But like when you're actually there, you're like, my God, this place is dumb. you're like, it's showbiz, baby. Like,
It's showbiz, baby. I know.
Looking at, like, I mean, when you turn it
It's
around,
stimulation overload. So
I remember-
you can get rid of your stage fright because there's so much going on that like when you see that you're live and there's a bunch of
Yeah, the lights are in your
viewers.
face.
Yeah.
Right. I remember when Chris Shear's wife came in for the first time. She's watched the show and Chris watches it. Hey, Chris, all the time. And she came in here and she was like, Do I need a tetanus shot to sit down?
Hollywood looked a lot more glamorous on TV.
Yeah. So, all right, let's see how we're going.
What do you think about the new format?
There's a new format?
Yeah.
Of what?
Paintball.
These things
They're
are
gonna do it on
cooking now,
Wednesday.
dude. We're cooking now.
Wednesday of World Cup?
Yeah.
Glow balls.
How does it work?
We're glowing now.
You play 3 points.
Look at these. Look at that. Look at that glow. Look at
A
this
total
glow.
score of
Glow
7.
up, dude.
Wow.
Glow up. We're like bright in there.
Total score of 7 points if you hit the buzzer. 7 points if you control a bunker on the field at the end of a time. And what was the other 7 points?
No, it's 3. Just 7 points for the buzzer. That was it.
No, but but
And then 3 points for the buzzer. You play the same team 3 times in a row.
Oh.
So max of 21 points.
Right on follow.
Yeah, Kyle kind of butchered it a little bit. You're gonna have to rewind the show to be able to figure out
when you watch the rerun later.
exactly.
at home.
Watch the rerun later.
Okay.
All right.
Is it gonna be, what am I looking at here? Is it gonna be,
Spit it out.
for the pros?
Yeah, we're playing in it probably. Marcelo might not.
Nice. But it's not part of the actual tournament.
It's at the tournament.
It's for fun though.
Yeah, but there's an $8,000 prize.
Oh really?
Yeah.
There's also a $1,500 entry fee.
Yeah, but when you're dropping 900 at Boiling Crab, what's $1,500?
It ain't shit.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sign me up.
All right, we got it.
I'll take 2 whole Dungeness crabs by the pound also.
Yeah.
Throw them in the pit.
Keep them in your gear bag.
Here's the Cajun spices.
That's a good prank.
Dude, back in the day, my mom used to go down to Bodega Bay and buy Dungeness crabs right off the dock, and then my mom would just put me down with a hammer and a bunch of newspapers on the ground, and I would just be
whacking,
smashing, whacking all the crab.
That's great.
Yeah.
What do you call that? Like, you know how there's like steel plates and they have that pattern that's like those little like diamonds? What do you call that?
Oh.
Wait, steel plates?
Yeah, it's the rivets.
Not corrugated.
No, I was thinking corrugated also. Someone knows. I bet Steve Segovia knows. Have you Googled it yet? All right, so you know the metal, it's like the grip on the metal, right?
It's like on the galvanized steel plates. Like you'll see that so you don't slip on them.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like they're raised.
Yeah, it's like a textured thing. So someone knows. Diamond plate. It's called diamond plated. Diamond plating. That's all. That's what's your headbands are all made out of, right? Diamond plating.
Exactly. Okay, yeah, that's it.
That explains it. That explains it. Or gnarlying. I like gnarlying. That sounds pretty cool. But gnarlying with a K doesn't sound as cool as gnarlying with a G. Doug 8505. I think it should be gnarlying with a G. Just wanted to put that. Lizard skin baseball grip.
Oh, that's cool right here. Got it.
All right. I'm going to pop the wheel up here for all of our members and start doing some giveaways while we're...
What do we got?
So we got a couple of Matrix gear items. We got a couple Gen X Global. I think there's another pod caddy and I believe a pod bag as well. We've got a handful of HK Army items still at the bottom of that box. There's a t-shirt in that bag right there. We'll give that away. We've got a couple HK Army headband cases. We can throw in. We're not going to give away the Sonic loader with the paint just yet. I'm still charging this paint up. This is cool. I kind of want to break it on the ground just to see what it looks like. But I also don't want to clean it up. So, yeah. There's that. What do we got? What's that one?
You can do it when
What
the
are you
sun.
crumpling?
Shh. This is our show, Alex. This is our show, not your show. We'll crumple if we want to crumple.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, come on.
Welcome to the Spick and Span show.
It kind of sounds like applause.
Yeah, thank you for giving us applause, Alex.
Well, yeah, I needed that. Paper, the nice crumple.
Death Leopard.
You just crumpled paper that you needed?
Just crumpled my passwords.
Leopard till death. Death Leopard till.
Tyler Kerfoot is winning an HK Army shirt. As a reminder, if you are a member of the show, make sure that we have your address, so that way we can send you the gifts that you win. A lot of people win stuff. Not everybody gets their stuff because you don't always give us your addresses. You know what I'm saying? Brian Fow. All right, we're hooking you up, dude. I don't know yet.
He's a contributor to the Spick and Span show?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. He loves the show. I might send him these Dynasty Champions Club basketball shorts. I've got a special gift for Brian Fow. I'm writing this down right here. Thank you, Brian, for the support, despite the dirty look that Alex just gave you in the camera above up there. We can see your face, you schmuck. Oh.
Did you read that important email about the IR violations from Davey? I just saw that on Ryan's thing.
James Carroll just won a prize from Gen X Global. Also, Mega Support Status members, you guys are coming up next. We've got some killer gift giveaway items here. We're still in glow. Do you think if I put some glow paintballs in here that
They'll still be glowing?
they'll still be glowing if we ship them to somebody? Or
Probably.
do you think it'll just be a big pile of goo? Glow in the dark goo.
You have to put one of those sticky lights that runs on batteries in there so it charges the whole time.
It's got to be blue, like a UV light though, right?
Maybe.
Dude, you know, it'd be a great a gag, like a prank. Imagine going into a tanning bed with glow paintballs and just spreading them all in there and like smashing them with like glow juice, and then get out of it and be like, "What's going on?" And you're all glowing.
Yeah. And then get a refund.
And then get a refund
tan.
and a tan.
Yeah.
Refund and a tan. Kat Hazelwood with the winner, a Matrix Gear Spick and Span show t-shirt.
Just what somebody's always wanted.
Show them that. Do you have anything with Velcro on it? You want one of these?
We got a gift for you.
Oh yeah, I'll take one of those for sure.
Yeah, we know it.
You gotta win though.
Yeah, only if you win.
In case I run out of toilet paper.
Yes, actually.
Velcro
how about this?
toilet
I'm
paper.
gonna pull all the toilet paper out of everywhere you own,
Army on it?
and that you have to use this thing for your beehole.
No, I wouldn't use that side.
Well, you're not gonna clean anything with this side. Oh, maybe you will.
Nothing, pal.
Maybe you will. I really hope you do. Yeah. I'm sending one of these things up to wipe your butt with. And then good luck flushing it down the toilet.
Go check out Matt the Gym Rat's YouTube channel. He just put up a funny video about the Force today.
I like Matt the Gym Rat stuff.
We need to get him on.
We do need to get him on.
Good content. Yeah,
Yeah.
you should get him on, actually. He's got a really interesting story. He was like, he hasn't been...
Don't ruin it for us, bro. That's it for him to tell the story, not you to tell a secondhand BS story about what you think you remembered, because we all know that you don't pay enough attention to what people are saying because you're just wondering where you can jump in and talk over them the whole time. So don't tell us what he might tell us on our show and ruin our show for us for the future viewers.
I hope it makes you feel good to belittle me like that.
Gosh.
Can
You know, just
I hear
sometimes.
a brief synopsis of it?
Yeah,
It's okay, Ryan.
just sometimes.
You must be really hurting inside to act like that.
Gosh.
I feel bad for you, dude.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to you when they chopped off the tip of your penis, the anger that's pouring out now is totally understandable.
Okay. Oh man, that was deep. Oh, Kyle's going to the bathroom again. Look, you just scared him off. All right, Devin. Just won another prize. Okay, I'm going to jump over to the Mega Support Status wheel right now and give away the last couple of prizes that we've got here. Speaking of HK Army.
You can give away some headbands, too, instead of that lame other crap.
Okay, we'll give away a HORMESIS headband right now to Jonas Falleth. Thank you, Alex, for picking up the shipping to Norway.
That's a $50 ship, homie.
Alex, you are the recipient of a...
And didn't you say it's all overnighted for?
Yeah,
Mega members?
we're doing
Yeah,
priority morning Sunday delivery for Mega members.
First class international.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's possible.
Oh, yeah.
He's
You
like
just
in
buy
the
three.
Netherlands, right?
You just buy 3 international shipping postages and stick them all on there.
You actually, this one was supposed to actually meant to be hand delivered. Yeah, so if you can just go ahead and get on the next flight to Oslo. Hold on, I got some information just poured in. Breaking news just came in. Let me see here. Jake. Okay. Here is some information on the
$3 million
breakdown for the
Falcon.
$3 million Falcon deal. Your Falcon deal is contingent on where you finish at the end of the season. If you sign the contract, they have an expectation of top 10. And if you meet the expectation shooting Falcon paint, they cut you a check, but it's not per event, it's for the entire season. So you need to finish at a certain place in the standings or better. Some teams are getting exclusive deals for practice. I think we're going to shoot some redemption at practice next weekend, and I'll report back. Yeah, I actually...
Just so the last 2 events, you just make really bad paint to sink the teams down so they don't have to pay. Yeah.
I think that's a cool concept there with how you finish, because a lot of other sports, there is a bonus for finishing where you are, your overall pay is boosted based on where you finish. Roman, let's get one. Come on.
Stutter.
You just won.
Are you ready for the worst YouTube show ever? Starring Ryan Greenspan. The biggest idiot in the world.
Roman, you're fired.
Mr. Kev
2.0 just won a HK Army headband case to put your headband into here in the middle.
Ooh.
Booyah. This patch is going to Alex's butthole though, so unfortunately you can't have that.
Oh yeah, Ryan, you want to see my new shirt, my new jersey?
Oh my god.
Ryan Greenspan sucks.
I couldn't resist my. Couldn't help myself when I saw the opportunity to buy my own name on a Dynasty jersey.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, well played.
It's coming time for the big game, but what are you gonna do?
Well, you could go to this next weekend's one.
Yeah, come on up.
Unfortunately, no, I can't go to that. But yeah, I would love to. So is this you signing off on this?
What is he signing off on?
A logo I just made for him. Nice. Roman Builds. You want to see?
Roman Bills what?
Roman Builds.
Oh. Like it.
What is he building?
Diamond plating.
Oh, I see it.
He builds. What do you build? Flex builds and paintball guns.
Oh, I like it.
So if you need something built,
Let's hear it, dude. Roman, give us a
give us the elevator pitch.
Get ready for the new company, Roman Bills. Specializing in custom flex masks and marker bits
And extra stuff.
and other stuff.
I don't know anything about how paintball guns work, but that's okay.
Ryan Booth.
Brian upgraded to the mega
Brian was out
support.
there this weekend.
Hell yeah, he was. Hell yeah, he was. Dude, we had a big crew. Anybody in the chat coming out to Clowns vs Zombies this weekend? Anybody? I know that Rodney and Jake Squires will be out there this weekend.
Yeah, Jake was at DK Nations.
Yep, Jake was out there. Jake's back to back. Gonna give an air horn for Brian Booth and all the mega support status members. Ryan, oh yeah, Ben Nelson was out there. Good to see you. Sorry you couldn't come out on Sunday, dude. But stoked to see you out there with your dad having some fun. Ben Nelson's dad is the superintendent in Fresno, and apparently he's getting a lot of heat. I got the whole rundown of the teachers union. He's a good guy, dude. Ben, the Nelsons are good guys. It was really cool. Very, very, very cool to meeting a lot of them and seeing a lot of them again. So pumped on everybody coming out there. Lynn's charity game at CEPP and the CEPP anniversary big game. I know that Alex will definitely be at the CEPP big game. Lynn's charity game depends on which weekend it is. If I'm in town, we'll go up there.
Where am I going to be at?
Kyle's not going to be there.
The CPP anniversary big game.
Capital Edge.
Mr. Kev 2.0.
What is that after World Cup?
Yeah, it's the weekend after World Cup usually.
Oh, JJ. Ben Nelson's dad is in Fresno. He's a... You're going to be my... Oh, it's going to be Jake Stoltz's first big game ever. Make sure you wear some comfortable shoes, Jake. That's what I told you. Remember, I think... So December 3rd is actually... Are you still going to Bali?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going to be in Bali. Well, he's not coming out to a big game anyway. I think that's also the same weekend as Arturo's final MXL event.
From the 1st to the 14th.
Dude, nice.
Yeah.
You going by yourself?
No, Mouse and I are going to go.
Just
maybe Meter.
Can we be flexing over there?
Yep.
Maui babe?
Maui babe.
Boil it up?
Bali babe.
Bali babe?
Someone asked earlier, all headbands, HORMESIS headbands made in Bali?
Yes, they are. Yes. All of our headbands are made in Bali.
Nice.
Oliver's headbands are made in Bali?
All of our headbands are made in Bali, yes.
Okay. That's a good one right here.
Glizzy lips.
Old glizzy lips here. Up to his old
My lips
shenanigans.
my lips had finally healed, and then I got blasted in the face at the big game. And I was like, not again. It was fine, though.
Old sad glizzy lips here. Let's get a nice little zoom in here. Right there. There he is. All right, Al. Well, thanks for joining us as always.
Thanks for calling me.
Yeah, I'm glad that you...
picture you have up there, I hope it makes you feel better about yourself.
It does, actually. This is... I'm going to print this out. I've only got a black and white printer, but it'll do the trick.
You kind of look like Archie when you have bigger lips like that.
I'm willing to sacrifice my image to make you feel better.
That's okay. Is that what you thought when you were born?
That's why I was born.
That's why you were born.
Yeah.
As a sacrifice.
As a sacrifice to me. The Greenspan God. Thank you. We have to sacrifice someone. Might as well be our fearless leader. Jordan Jackson, yes, I can most certainly make this into a new emoji. I got you for sure.
Thanks, Jordan.
Yeah. We might even be able to make this into a gold card.
I can't even see it. Where is it? All right, let's see.
You want me to text it to you?
No, I'm pulling up your crappy show on YouTube now.
It's okay. In exactly 1 month and 2 days, it'll be all over Instagram as a happy birthday post on the Dynasty page, on the Falcon page, on the HK Army page, on the Spick Span page for sure.
Yeah.
NXL, Major League Paintball.
It doesn't look that bad.
No, it doesn't. You can't even tell. But we can plump those things up. I know someone who's good at Photoshop. Hey, can I get your help with something? Anybody out there know how to plump up some lips in Photoshop?
At least my hat looks cool.
I'll ask some of the girls that Kyle dates or that Mouse dates if they can figure out a way to plump up the lips on an Instagram filter. Let's get a gold card. The glitzy lips signature HORMESIS headband. Just a sausage link on one side and a little turd on the other.
Oh man.
Oh, this has been fun. This has been fun, everybody.
I'm glad I picked up the phone.
No,
I
you
know.
call me.
I'm glad I called you.
Hey, I'm glad you called me too.
That was a microaggression, though.
It was.
It's okay.
You're
Well, we appreciate you always.
You should appreciate me.
I appreciate you.
You should appreciate me.
Thanks, Kyle.
I need appreciation. All right. Well, everybody, thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks, Jason Edwards, for coming on the show and spending some time with us. That's the only person that I want to thank for spending some time with us on the show at all. And, of course, everybody else who's watching this.
And even the members that might not even watching.
Even if you're not watching it, we're happy that you're here. We're way more happy than if someone else were to call in and be on the show with us.
Yeah.
So we do really appreciate everybody.
Sponsors.
Yeah, HK Army, Gen X, Matrix Gear. We've got a list of winners here. Mr. Kev 2.0, you're getting a headband case from HK Army. Stutter and Devin Lyshun, you are also getting an HK Army headband case. Kat Hazelwood and Money Mike, Matrix Gear, t-shirts. James Carroll and Kenneth Parker, you're getting Gen X Global stuff.
And Jonas, you'll receive your headband tomorrow.
Yeah, Jonas Folleth
from HORMESIS.
HORMESIS.
Generous enough.
Hand-delivered headband for you.
Flying over there on the Concorde.
Alex was really generous. Oliver was very generous, actually, to donate that to you through his commissary, Alex. Let's see. What else have we got? Brian Fowle won, Jerry Devereaux won, and Tyler Kerfoot also won prizes. Join the Dynasty Champions Club today because we're shutting off memberships in 30 minutes for quarter 4. The link is in the chat below. Oh, that's Brian Booth's name because I was putting his name on the wheel. Go to dynastypaintball.com. You'll be able to figure out the rest from there. And let's see what else. What else do we got? Oh, I'll see anybody who's going to be Mr. Kev and everybody else. I will see you guys at Paintball Explosion.
Yeah.
Don't forget,
there.
there is a clinic. You're not going to be there. There is a free clinic, 10 a.m. Registration opens at 9. Make sure you call if you are already registered for the event. And it's all included with your registration. So, yeah. Cool.
Alex?
Alex, do you have anything you'd like to say?
We're sorry.
Oh, man. Shut her down.